Hello everybody and welcome to New Viberz. My name is Garethos and this is Mechabellum, some low MMR gameplay. I'm here playing against Novo Slider and the choices came up here. I was looking at all the packs and I quite like, obviously aerial spec. I like aerial spec, but I like the Void Eyes and Mustang's been quite strong. I always try and take aerial spec or giant spec when I get them because just getting the reduction on units, a whole lot of units in the game, I feel is one of the best things that you can get. And my opponent goes for the Rhino Specialist. You can see here I've got my guys set up. I'm going to set them up on the left. He has got Tarantulas and Fangs. And you can see he's got kind of carry text on the Fangs. Tarantulas, he's got spider mines, anti-aircraft. I don't normally run that on these guys. I feel like Tarantulas haven't been using that much for a long time. From what I heard, they had an XP reduction and they just got kind of nerfed quite a lot. So he's setting up on the right side. I've decided I'm going to push on the left and I'm setting up kind of like the arc light carry. Which is putting the arc lights like that, one in front of the tower, one left, maybe one over here, or be able to get them quite close together. As you can see, I have them set up for the anti-hound, which is what I was trying to play on this day. I have the shockwave, I have range, and I have elite marksman, and then I always add electromag shot because I like electromag. I think it's the best thing you can do on any unit. So he's got the 2 marksmen as well, which he bought, and he set up his fangs there and 1 fang over here. I haven't sold anything or done anything like that. I'm supposed to actually just buy the field recovery here and sell one of these turrets, but we didn't do it. Alright, so we look at it quickly. He's pushing in fast. He's going to get my tower first because of the marksman, which is actually great. It means his guys are going to walk while my guys are in trouble. And then my guys are going to come out of it and kill the tower and kill all his guys. So one little Mustang goes off to his death, and the rest of them are going to kill his guys while they are low. He's still got quite a lot of strong units, so it wasn't that bad, but yeah, most of my guys survive, and we do a whole lot of damage to him. He is quite low because the Rhino Specialist, but I have a nice good 5,300 hit points. Our choices come in the reinforcements. I like the Rhino Assault out of all of these, unless you're really going to go for one of these right away. I don't like showing my hand. So the Rhino Assault is very nice. He doesn't pick it. He doesn't get it. I think he skipped. And I am going to take some crawlers. I need to have chaff. I didn't have any chaff. I wanted to put the crawlers there so that the anti-armor cannon would focus on them first. A little bit far forward actually. And then I'm also sticking the Rhino far in the back. Classic play. His guys are all on the side. If he wanted to put like a missile here, he does put a whole lot more fangs. 3 sets of fangs here. I'm going to keep putting arc lights. I saw he wasn't going hounds, so I decided to put the arc light here because I thought, oh, what's he going to do? Is either going to board more chaff or he's going to put like a marksman there. And I'd already put a whole lot of chaff here, so my Rhino, his side is pretty much the same this side. My Rhino's coming in the back, he's going to kill all those fangs very easily. Now we are getting closer to his tower before he gets to our tower. But now there's so many fangs, so it's going to take us a long time to clear through them. He should still get the first tower. Again, that's even better for us because we're even closer to his tower now. And we have the Rhino. I'm not worried about this round. I feel like this round is really, really in the bag for us. 1 hit from a Rhino kills the tower. That's level 1. And it's the same as last time. We've already killed all the extra units. We put down the 2 extra fangs. So we didn't get to hit these with the tower debuff. So I lost a few more guys than last time. But still, it's a whole lot of damage. And we're going into the 3rd round. So now some pretty cool stuff shows up. Orbital bombardment. There we go. Snap take from me. That's a really good unit. A really good item if you have the unit. 50% of everything is pretty good. I thought I'll put down 1 bubble just in case he decides to do this to me. And I grabbed my first tech. I thought about it. I didn't grab it again. He has put it on the Scorpion and stuck a Scorpion there to kill my guys. Might not be the best thing. I decide to start utilizing my specialist and I go for my first Wraith. I thought Wraiths are great because he really has only a few things for anti-air. He has the fangs, which die very easily, and he has 2 marksmen on the opposite side. He hasn't bought any more, so I stick the Wraith there instead of buying the range, because I didn't have a problem getting his chaff, and I thought my bombardment is going to kill a whole lot of his stuff, which it did. It's taking its time, but it's going to get there. Bombardment is so funny. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Get a couple of units. That was enough. Now, the Wraith seems to be stuck, but it's not. It's still hitting the other units. That's the great thing about Wraiths. Again, we have the same situation. His units have all died and killed my tower, and I've got all these units that are waiting, and they're going to get debuff. It's going to be disappearing, and then I'm going to kill the tower, and they're pretty close. Let's just see how long that debuff lasts. The debuff's almost gone. It's gone already. So, again, we have too many units. He's never going to beat us, and we have a Wraith, and he can't do anything about it, so he needs to think about some anti-air. We're going to go into the next choice, and here is some anti-air, and I actually decided to go for the Stormcallers. I thought I'm going to... He's got all these slow moving units here. I put 1 set of Stormcallers here, and it'll kill those bunkers first of all, those little walls. And then everything he's got on the side is going to die to Stormcallers, because they're all slow. It's all slow units. He goes for the fortress, and I think he gets anti-air barrage. I take a Phoenix's on DPS, because I don't really have a lot of DPS. And I am air spec again, so I have stronger air units. And he kind of figures out that I'm going to do that, and he buys the fortress, and I think he gets anti-air barrage. I go immediately for the launcher overload. It's only 25%, 25 meter less range, and he only had those 2 marksmen on that side. So I don't mind them getting a little bit closer to fire 50% faster. So you can see our attack interval here is now 1.7 seconds per attack. I'm mass recruiting and getting, what did I get? I've got 1, 2. There's more chaff. And there we go, you got the air barrage. Not really great against Wraiths. Just put down more chaff. But again, my Phoenixes are now firing a lot faster. And let's just keep an eye out over here. You can see how much damage these rockets are doing. It's a whole lot of damage before they get close. And now they're also shooting my rocket launchers instead of shooting the tower. I've now cleared out everything. I've still got all my Phoenixes. His anti-air barrage didn't do enough. And my rockets really did a whole lot of work there, clearing out a whole lot of his stuff. We've hardly lost anything, and we do have 1 marksman to take over and a couple of fangs, but we have enough ground units to take care of that. There goes the tower. We've got our rockets now firing into their buffed units. 1 shot kills that. No more NTA except for these few little guys, and they get taken out pretty quickly with those Phoenixes. And now I'm looking good. I've got my DPS unit set up. I've got a whole lot of chaff going, and we can see what we're going to here. We've got mass-produced Phoenix. I didn't want to take that just because I'm going to make my Phoenixes weaker. Got the improved fire control, so I can stick that on somebody. I'm going to go a little bit slower just to make sure we don't miss anything. He gets the super heavy armor, puts it on the fortress, wants to make it stronger. I've got a whole lot of leveling up to do for my Phoenixes. I've got my Void Eyes. They're all going to take out this guy a lot quicker as well. He buys anti-rocket, and I go, surprise, Abyss. Anti-air has not been good for him, and I think, what is better? I can unlock the Abyss for only 150, and then I get enough money to buy one, and I'm going to put it right on the line with a little space in front just in case a round goes past and I don't kill him, and I can put some chaff in front of it if he puts a melter there. And I stick it right there. I'm loaning some money, and I want to just make sure that I can go straight for this units here. I think I'm going to pick swarm missiles if I'm not mistaken. Otherwise that might be an extra. No, that's it. I didn't get it this time. Normally I get swarm missiles with them. I just don't have the money. I'm leveling the Mustangs. We've got some more fangs coming in. He does have a lot of fangs. He's lining them up in kind of a line. And I feel like he should have started putting more marksmen on this side. I know he's got one of these guys. If he's going to commit to this tech, he should have bought more of these. But he's buying more chaff instead. And to be fair, Fangs can kill Phoenixes, but they have to get to them. And so they're not getting to me right now. I have so much chaff here. And now his barrage is going to hit my Abyss, which is going to do nothing. And the Abyss already takes out one Scorpion there and takes out half, like a third of the life of the Fortress. It's still shooting him with the anti-barrage. We've got the same thing going on here, but now he's shooting down some of my rockets, so he spent money on that tech, and I didn't do anything. I just had a unit drop. I didn't have to worry about that. The Wraith does die, and the tower goes down. Now he's going to have just these two guys shooting at this Abyss. It's not going to take enough damage to die, and it's going to start killing people, especially when my units clear his tower. There's a whole lot of things dead. We can safely say that this one is game over, and that is round 5 Abyss just dropping down to say hello with the air specialist, and that is all his life gone. So a little bit of a quick game there. We'll take a look at the battlefields. You can see he kind of stayed with his original placement on this side, and he didn't level his marksman. He didn't place more marksmen. The fortress didn't place more fortresses once he'd taken that tech. That's really, you know, I already had 2 sets of Phoenixes, so that already, you know, you could have another one of these, and then that's 2 missile barrages that should clear all of those Phoenixes, and they can kill chaff pretty decently. They're not the best, but they can do it decently, and they can kill medium-sized units, which are the Void Eyes. They struggle a little bit against the Mustangs, but they're very strong, so the Mustangs don't do enough damage to them, especially with super heavy armor. So I feel like that's what he could have done. Yeah, I just left this side. I could have leveled the tower maybe. I didn't do that, but he wasn't. I kind of wanted him to be killing my tower, so that I get the first debuff, and then I get the second debuff, because I was getting through there second. So if he'd started blocking me off here, I would have leveled this tower and made it hard for these units to kill it. So there, thanks very much, guys. That's some low MMR play on Mechabellum. It's about 1000 MMR, I think 990 to 1000 where I was at this time. And yeah, will join me next time for some more. Let me know in the comments what you would have done or how you would have changed it. That would be great. And subscribe for more. See you later. Adios. Bye-bye.